There it was.
We did it. We did it.
Finally did it.
Welcome back to the Leadership Center podcast. I'm glad to be here. And Lucas just got up. He's done. He's about to leave.
Yeah, go back to your chair.
So Lucas is back for a little bit here.
I've already been here, so I just figured you didn't want me back.
So he'll be here for a little while here. We're here at Espresions for the first time.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It's great.
Film in Espressions.
We actually got
Today.
drinks and everything. I already just finished mine.
I already
great.
took mine to the dish room.
Good for you.
I don't got a
If
drink.
it's a competition.
But we were making drinks to try out and everything. Our open date is April 3rd, and everyone is so looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be great. I'm so
It'll be
happy and
great.
so ready.
I think it's gonna provide a lot of things for a lot of people. You
Hopefully.
know what I mean? A lot of people are gonna come here.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of people are gonna use it for studying and stuff. I think it's gonna be great.
I want the ice cream machine going.
Lucas just cares
We're
about
not-
the ice cream
there's some
machine.
trashy
They're
old-
not focused on that though.
It's a
No.
trashy old ice cream
No,
machine.
the ice
It
cream
doesn't even
machine is
work.
bad.
I know.
I think if you made ice cream out of it, it'd probably taste
It's dust.
terrible.
It's just dust.
Yeah.
When you make it. I
It won't be as bad as the Casey's in town though. It's bad.
don't know what's up with you dissing our Casey's, bro. So
Yeah.
that ice cream machine. Well, last time I had it is the worst ice cream I've ever had in my life.
Casey's?
Yeah, from
Really?
the machine.
He doesn't like
Yeah.
the Casey's ice cream.
I've always thought it was all right.
Yeah.
Well, when's the last time you had it?
Probably a year ago.
Yeah, because I had it like a few months ago because I hadn't had it in a long time.
Yeah,
And it used to be good, but when I had it that day, it was bad.
they switched up.
They
And then
switched
Pump and
it.
Pantry got rid of theirs.
They had one.
They have
I don't remember
they
that.
have slushies now there.
Really?
Well, actually, I'd be okay with some slushy. I like slushies.
You like slushies?
McDonald's fixed their ice cream machine though, so
They did.
yeah.
It'll be broken in
In,
like a
yeah,
day or
2
two, but
days.
like,
In 2 days it'll be broken.
do you have exact like when it's gonna break? You have it
Yeah, they
written
actually
down?
have the schedule on it.
I could see them doing something like that though.
Makes
They
way
just
more
know when
sense.
it's gonna break. They just have it planned out already. When something's gonna
They
go
fix
wrong.
it so it's going for like a solid 12 days, and then it's gone for 4 days.
It's on a schedule. It's on a time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Like they put a timer in it.
Oh.
So then, like after a few days, they'll just like unscrew something, and
And
then
go.
they take the whole thing.
And then they'll
apart.
just go, uh-oh, and then they undo the
They,
whole thing.
they gotta call
Yeah.
the ice cream machine mechanic, and it takes 7 to 10 business days for him to show up, and then
That's what happens. That's what happens.
another 14 for it to get fixed. Anyway,
We had a great day. Most of us worked today. Lucas did not.
I did not.
We had a great day.
what'd
honestly.
you do when we were at work?
I worked on my Fortnite summer camp.
Okay, so long story. Lucas also works at the Edgerton Center,
Yeah.
and what are you doing right now? You're like making camps.
So right now we're making summer camps because we got a grant to like make them, and then it'll be posted on this like nonprofit thing
yeah,
for
yeah.
Nebraska. But then we also do our own summer camps in the summer. So right now we're just focused on making the ones that we'll actually do at the Edgerton, and then later we'll go on to the ones that we'll just kind of make. But I'm in charge of making and running a Fortnite summer camp for a week this summer.
Hasn't played it in 3 years. Keep that in mind, guys.
You haven't played
it's
Fortnite in
been
3 years?
It's been a few months. It's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you only played like what once in that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then haven't played for like 2 years.
Yeah, so I've been like Googling what all's in the game right now.
You were supposed to get on the other
I-
night and you didn't.
I
I was so
know.
disappointed. I was so disappointed.
Maybe tomorrow.
Me and Brandon were so hyped for him to get on and he didn't. We're like,
Well, none of you texted me.
I did.
No.
It's actually like the afternoon of, and I go, hey, are you gonna get on Fortnite tonight? And you go, no.
That's true. I said that.
Yeah, don't even start.
Maybe Monday.
It's not gonna happen. No, I don't even believe him anymore.
Let me clear
He's
up some
lost
space
all
on my
trust.
calendar
He has
right
lost
now.
all trust. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have musical on Monday night.
When does it get over?
9,
When does it begin?
6:30. So I'd have time like in between.
Let me figure out what I'm doing for golf.
You know, a game that is really kind of starting to make a comeback? Minecraft.
Minecraft's always been on the up and up. It never stops. man.
It never
Dude.
goes down, but every once in a while
It
seems
like
to pick up
spikes
more.
up. Yeah,
vibe.
that's true. That's true.
Just start a fresh survival world. You're just sitting there by yourself. No one's with you. Just listening to depressed music. That's a vibe.
That is a vibe.
Are you depressed, Lucas?
No, but it's just a vibe.
It's a vibe. He's got a point. I don't like the new Minecraft sounds that they've added though. Like the sounds for gas
Oh, yeah.
are terrifying.
Some of them are weird.
They're
They're
crazy,
scary.
bro.
I haven't
They're
played
scary.
Minecraft in probably over a year and a half, but some of them are creepy.
Is the back door open? It's cold.
Yeah, the
it
back.
is.
Should I shut it?
No, because then we're trying to get the
No,
smoke out.
should I shut that door?
Oh.
The door between
Yeah,
us
because
and
there's still a way through.
I also turn the fans on.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the lighting. The lighting's probably trash this episode, but
It's fine.
you know, we're in a back room with 2 fans. And that's
like,
it.
So Monday, there's just like a quick meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably hop on like 4:30.
See, guys, we make things work here at the Leadership Center. We make things happen.
We're playing Fortnite.
We're playing Fortnite.
Connor's playing with us.
Yep, Connor's gonna be playing with us, 100%.
What?
Yeah. What are you doing?
You guys want some mood lighting? Can play with the lights.
You start like dimming it and up it is.
We're being haunted. Peter followed us.
Peter followed us. Oh, dude, Peter.
I love ghost stories
Peter.
about the Leadership Center.
Okay, so in the main building of the Leadership Center, there's this ghost. Well, it's based on the Peter Kiewit himself.
Yep.
No, it's not even him. It's just that's who the area is named after. So
Well,
we just started
yeah.
calling.
Yeah,
him
so we just
Ghost
started
that.
calling the ghost Peter.
That's probably
Definitely not him. But
No,
like,
What do you think
he
it
did
is?
not die in Aurora. He's never been to the building.
are you serious?
I don't think so.
Isn't
Look this up. Look this up.
I've been
Let's get-
somewhere else that was named
Alright.
after him, like 2 hours away from here.
Really?
Peter Kiewit, Nebraska.
When did he die?
I don't know. We'll find all this out. What if he's not dead? We just didn't know. What if he's like still alive?
It's true.
Like it's possible.
Uh-oh.
They come up.
It
But they
filled
didn't-
it in for me.
Oh,
He's an English teacher?
it was honored by Peter Kiewit Foundation.
I'm
Just
so-
look up who
When-
Peter Kiewit is.
When did he die?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, isn't there a
Kiewit-
big sign in like Kiewit?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
before Kiewit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying I've been somewhere that was like 2 hours away from Aurora that was named after.
We might have
him.
to open the back door. It's getting smoky again.
Is it?
Yeah,
It doesn't even seem smoky in here.
it's just a little bit. We messed up. Should not have shut the door.
See, it doesn't want to tell me when Peter
He has a
Kiewit
whole
died.
foundation.
I'll
So
look it
Yeah,
up.
there's a Peter Kiewit Foundation, but I
yeah, I
can't
was gonna
find
say
anything about
Lucas
it.
could find it. He's a pro.
Yeah.
Just
There's-
look up Peter Kiewit Foundation. I
Peter
bet it'll
Kiewit
tell you about
Lodge
it.
in Ashland, Nebraska. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you've been. There's one there, really?
Yeah, like there's. He died in 1979.
This was
That's
a
what
while
I.
ago.
That's I saw it in 1979, but I didn't know what it meant.
Wow.
So, I don't think he's ever been to the Leadership Center.
So then
it's
why
just,
is it
like,
named
possible.
after him?
Because of the Peter
he
Kiewit
was
Foundation.
just a big ag.
Oh,
he was a
the
big
foundation
ag
that you
guy
run,
in
okay,
Nebraska and like all that stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, now I'm understanding.
How
Yeah.
old is Warren Buffett? I know it's random, but like Warren Buffett's up there, isn't he?
For what?
In age.
Oh yeah, he's like 90.
Well, he's up there in money too, but like
He's like 90.
He's 92. Yeah.
Boom.
still eats McDonald's every day before he goes to work. That guy's a legend.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Really?
McDonald's
What
for
is
breakfast
He,
every
he
single
still
day.
works?
Yeah.
Really? What does he do?
Well, he
Well,
does
he
is, like-
doesn't.
he doesn't even do anything,
much.
I
He
don't
just
think.
looks at like
Yeah.
stocks and like figures out what company to buy next.
That's it.
Really? That's all
yeah,
he does?
that's all he does.
Yeah.
And that's how he has
That's
so
like
much
always
money?
what his company's been
His
based off
his
of.
Really?
company
Berkshire
that is
Hathaway
like
has
the,
always
most,
just
the
been-
most.
Oh, wait. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that's his...
Berkshire Hathaway has so many freaking companies
that's the
under it.
most
It's crazy.
That's the most expensive like company
Stock.
to get a stock of. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like 12 employees.
and it's like
And
Seriously?
they rent like one floor of a building with like 12 employees, and that's it.
and their stocks are worth like over. I'm pretty sure it's
like
100
400,000.
Yeah, I've seen it. Sometimes it's been lower, but it's like usually like almost 500K. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Would you say...
Because
Thing
of
is-
how many companies are under them in their stock. Their own stock probably consists of, I would think, over
I
500
type in a
companies.
B and Berkshire Hathaway comes up. This
Yeah.
computer's listening to me. It's literally
Yeah, it's
listening.
460,000 right now.
For a share?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a single
One
share.
share.
Gosh.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. They're always on the up and up though.
Yeah.
Like if you bought into that, I guarantee you'd make like 20K within a year.
Well, if you got a whole share.
Yeah, but like
You
the
put
ones that can afford
$100
that,
in.
yeah.
Dude, they literally own everything. Look
Yeah,
at
I know.
this.
Yeah.
businesses, insurance,
You know my
rail
they have
transportation.
Geico.
My house was sold by a company under Berkshire
They have
Hathaway.
Dairy Queen. They have Geico. Yeah.
They have Geico too.
I'm
I didn't
pretty
know
sure.
that.
They own the gecko.
They own the gecko.
Do they literally?
They own him.
You can literally tell them to do. Wait, does Berkshire Hathaway own Geico? Yeah. Subsidy of Berkshire Hathaway.
Warren Buffett owns the world.
Dude,
bro,
he
100%.
probably does. Does he own
100%.
Walmart?
No.
He probably has major shares in it. Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't even have very good shares.
No.
0.05.
0.05. He owns a Walmart.
Still, of course, that's crazy compared to most
Oh,
like
yeah.
stockholders, of course, but still.
He own what? Yeah. 0.05.
Yeah.
0.05. Yeah.
I don't know. What does the CEO of Walmart have? I feel like he doesn't actually have that much. It's gonna go like funny.
Probably like 40%.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably right below 50. You heard the U2 CEO step
Yeah.
down?
Seriously?
She stepped down. Yep.
Susan.
We have a new, yeah,
Yeah, she's been there for so long.
yeah, she has. She was also the reason we got rid of dislikes, so.
Oh.
Ooh.
Boo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Keep those in there. What the heck? I don't know. Wait.
Yeah, that's not right.
No. I can't find it.
That's not right.
Oh well. How do we get to shares, dude? How do we get
I
talking
don't know.
Oh, it's because you brought up Warren Buffett.
Yeah, and Warren Buffett is literally just shares. It's crazy. Dude, imagine having a job where you literally look at stocks for like maybe like 10 minutes before I just go home. Like, I mean, because there's no reason for you to be there that long.
Yeah.
You know, like you maybe an hour, max. And you just go home, and then
He
you're making
doesn't-
like
he
you're
doesn't
making like
even need to
100K a
show
day.
up.
Like
Stare at my
you go
computer
home
for 10
you go
minutes.
home, and then have you seen his house? Like his house is nothing.
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
special.
'cause
Yeah, it's
Nothing
just
special.
he
a
lives in like a
house.
normal house.
His
doesn't he?
car's
Yeah.
normal. Like he
Yeah.
has not a very good car.
He
It's crazy.
he doesn't like spend money on that type
And
of
I
stuff.
get like, you know, oh, I'm not gonna spend that much because I want to earn money. But like at that point, why don't you at least have a little bit of fun with it? He's 92 and has
Yeah.
done like nothing with his
He
money.
also
Like, that's crazy.
he's donated so much to charities and stuff.
That's true. He has donated a lot to charities, which is really cool and everything. It's just crazy to me. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if I'd have that much self-control. You know, like
Yeah.
that's what he's doing.
Eventually,
is
you're
insane.
gonna start buying some fun stuff.
Yeah. And hey, you know what? Donating to charities is one thing, but like, yeah, I donate to charities, but having all of that into charities and like not even my own house.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you trying to look up right now?
I don't know. He's struggling.
I'm having a
What is-
dyslexia moment here.
Do you want help?
Yeah, I totally forgot how to spell. Oh, wait, there it is. I totally forgot how to spell Warren Buffett. Oh my gosh. His net worth is $105.7 billion.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize he was that high now. Oh my.
Crazy.
You know that's like
What's
That's-
that compared to Elon Musk?
Elon's one. It says it right there. 175.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wait, who is that?
I have no idea who that is, but his is 208.
That's not right. That's not.
0.9.
Tap on that. Dude. There's no way that's right.
Who is this
You know
guy?
there's-
Is that
supposed
million
to-
instead of billion?
No. It says
Who the
billion.
heck is that?
Who?
Yeah,
Is
look
it
at that.
an Indian
Let's
guy?
see this. His name is
I know there's a guy from India that's like
Bernard
super rich.
Arnold. Bernard?
Oh, what is
I
he?
don't know.
Arnold Bennett?
I don't
Because I know sometimes they flip flop. Oh, well.
He's the founder, chairman, and chief executive officer of LVMH.
It's
Oh, Louis
definitely
Vuitton.
some-
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes more sense. I don't get that kind of stuff. How do they make that much? Like, who's spending money on these trash products they can get for like
Yeah.
$20 off of Amazon?
You go buy the same person.
It's got the
at
name.
Walmart.
It's got the brand name. Brand name,
You
guys.
go buy the same
basically
purse at
it.
Walmart for $25.
I don't get that stuff. I don't get it. I don't. It hurts my head to think about.
The fact that you can spend $100 or $20 on the same thing.
Yeah. It's like the
I hate
It's
same
more
that.
than 100.
Well, and like even like I've seen stuff where it's like better. You know, it's like
Oh,
better,
yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
still paying like maybe half the price.
Yeah.
You can go to Walmart and buy a football, and it's better than the Dick's brand football, and I paid $5 less
Yeah.
for it.
I
hate
love
that
that stuff.
crap.
I love that stuff. It's so funny to look at. Well, it's like almost more funny to look at people that like buy the brand name and are wasting like hundreds of dollars. When
Oh,
you wasted
yeah.
like $30,
Well,
and you're like,
The thing is, most of the people that are buying like that high end stuff are like not even the rich people. It's like the
Yeah,
higher
I
and
know.
middle class.
Yeah.
They just want to
Yeah.
look like they're rich.
Exactly.
Even though they're
Does
not.
that, yeah. I mean,
Dude,
most
that's crazy.
celebrities and rich people aren't walking around in that stuff.
No.
It's just the people that want to like appear
As
to
rich.
everyone else that they're rich and try to like prove something.
We're about ready to bring someone else.
I was gonna say-
We have 15 minutes.
Is Wyatt in there?
You want to go grab him? You'll see who
Yep.
wants to pop in
I'll go
if
see.
he has time, or just grab someone. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna switch
Jacob,
up people.
Adam.
We'll keep talking. I'm gonna actually set up this table. Hold on.
What do you want?
Oh yeah, we should probably move that table. I didn't think about that.
Oh, is it in the background too, probably? Whoops.
It's definitely in Lucas's background.
Yeah, this Scuffed podcast is amazing today. I love how scuffed this is. It's so funny.
Like, I wish you guys could see what the
amount of
cameras
prep
are
work
setting
that
on
went
right
into
now.
This was zero. The amount of effort was
We stole this table
the table.
from the actual main room. That table that the cameras are sitting on right now, no idea where that came from. That round table with the
I will film our setup right now.
Yeah.
Because what we have is crazy. We have
I don't even know where half
Film
this
this
stuff
as
came
a
from
topic.
because it is.
we
messed
literally
up.
have like these amazing GoPros on this like
That's a
freaking
bucket.
and then
Paper
this
towel.
one is just on like a paper towel and then what
It's-
are we doing?
I don't even know what we're doing. Everything's messed up.
This is terrible.
You know, the mics are budgeted, the computers are real.
The computers are real.
Everything else is off grid.
Fake. Oh my gosh. I love how scuffed this is though, because we can only go up from here. That's what that means, right? That's what that means.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What? Are you ready to come on the podcast, sir?
Take a seat, my
Take
boy.
a seat. Where are you going? No, not a fly swatter. Why do you have a fly
Ah!
swatter? What is wrong with you? He hit me with a fly swatter.
Welcome to the Leadership Center.
Because it was funny.
Yeah, Lucas, you can stay in the back if you want. Here's Wyatt Grease. This is my brother. Welcome to the podcast,
Okay.
where we just talk about random stuff. And every once in a while, we talk about the Leadership Center. We were talking about espresions and how we open on April 3rd, and all the hype around it and all. This is the only guy that actually knows how to make some of the drinks right
That's
now.
true.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you asked me to make any, I'd mess it up.
He's not
bad.
going to be in here much. I'll tell you that much.
You'll probably
Yeah.
spend a little bit of time here.
We'll see. See what happens.
He definitely.
How
will.
hyped are you for the opening?
I'm pretty hyped. It's going to be some nice regular hours with a bunch of different people and regular service. It seems like it's a really kind of odd but oddly good idea that the board and Miley had. So I think that the Leadership Center is going to benefit greatly from it.
So we didn't know, this is my brother. He came back to work here not that long ago. Month ago, right? Just about a month ago.
A month and a half, yeah.
Yep. So he came here. He's back from the Air Force. He was an A-10 crew chief. We'll probably talk about that because we on the last
You're
podcast.
A10 crew chief? I didn't know that.
So we
Sounds
so
like one too.
we were talking about it, and on the last podcast we were talking about how your plane is getting outdone by a crop duster. If you want to go
Oh,
into
yeah.
that.
All right, so like, it ain't getting outdone by no dang crop duster. That crop duster aircraft that's getting put in has a very specific niche thing that kind of like, there's a little bit of overlap between it and the A-10, but the overlap is minuscule. It's a Venn diagram where it's basically two butt cheeks. There's not much overlap. There's not a whole lot of overlap, and if there is, then yeah, someone's taking a wrong picture. But
Oh, hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
this new
From
crop
the
duster
wrong
aircraft-
angle.
This crop duster aircraft is all about surveillance. The armaments on it are negligible. They've got nothing for armaments. So that
You don't
A-10
need armor
has
when you take them out
absolutely-
fast enough.
True.
Take them out fast enough. It's a crop duster. That's
With
the
missiles.
Only, that's
So,
the only
Is
aircraft.
this picture reliable?
I mean, that's all I've seen. I didn't ever work on it, so I don't know. But here's the thing: it's a prop plane.
Yeah.
It's a prop plane. It's a crop duster that's been modified into a military aircraft.
Yes.
So like, it doesn't even have a jet engine. The A-10 is slow as snot. Like, nobody's business slow as crap. But a prop plane, it's outrunning
would you
a
say
prop plane.
Would you say it's kind of built on like the foundation of a P-51?
It almost looks like it.
That's what I was gonna say.
actually think that you could look it up, but I bet you that the engine that's in this new aircraft is less advanced and less horsepower than the Rolls-Royce that they put in the P-51, which was made, like 70 years ago, more than that. So this little crop duster Pee-wee plane, it's going to be great for surveillance.
He's going to spray my fields as he goes to war, dude. He's going to spray the bugs off my crops as he's flying into war.
Hey, all I'm saying, we got to make sure that it stays out of the hands of any enemy that does not follow the Geneva Conventions. Because you start putting like something other than insecticides in that sucker, then we're in trouble. I'll give you that.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Dude, I just love the new 35s, F-35s or whatever they are.
Oh,
the three styles, because then the three styles, A, B, and C.
Yep.
The B is the one that can take off like vertical. Those are so sweet.
I've talked to the crew chiefs for the F-35 before, and I've gotten to tour around the jets before. It is absolutely fantastic. Like, looking at that jet, it is glorious.
There's just so much.
I will say, it's crazy how much the A-10 outguns it still.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, like nobody's business.
How many missiles do you have on the A-10? Is there any missiles, really?
So the A-10 has 11 weapon stations.
Oh my gosh.
Did you stop it?
Wait a second.
Did you stop it?
I just want to fix this. I'm just excited. Oh my god. Hold on. Take the test. Go ahead and talk.
So for those of us that didn't immediately just see that, Connor just ate absolute floor, tripping over the power cable and ripped our microphones out of the wall.
I don't even know where we were.
Did I kill it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you pulled the power cord. Of course you killed it.
You just oh my god.
I'm surprised it didn't snap off at the wall. You
whipped
out.
You should have just stayed down. That was not okay.
Well, my freaking grandma walked in. I'm not gonna let her walk all the way over. Hey, it's okay. We're gonna leave now, okay? I'm not gonna let her do that to me. No.
Oh my god.
Not on video, bro. Is it still recording?
Yes.
Is it still working?
Yes.
Okay.
What is going on? What is going on?
Oh my god.
What is happening? What is happening?
Dude.
Go open the door. Go open the door. I don't want to.
Someone's alley fighting right now. He's fighting.
Club?
What's back there, Lucas?
Spare door fell over.
Spare door?
We have spare doors,
There's
people.
like a door on the wall, leaning against the wall.
And it just...
We got that on the podcast now, too. That was loud. We got Connor tripping over a cord and then that happening like a few seconds after.
John's not having. He's like,
John is
get me out of
better.
here. Get me out of here. He's an executive chef, not a camera guy.
It's a very eventful day, I guess, on
Where
the
were we
podcast.
at? We were talking about the...
Yeah, I
We were
lost
talking
you. I have
about
no
how the
idea.
A-10 absolutely
Oh.
crushes
yes.
anything else in the Air Force for armaments.
Well, has there ever been another plane where the gun, or the plane is made around the gun? Has that ever happened before? I didn't think so.
The A-10's predecessor, I think that the
Oh,
was there.
the boss comes in.
Sandwiches!
Oh, she left.
Thank you.
Okay. She didn't want to talk.
Rate it.
What?
Yeah, rate it out of 10. I said the boss came in, doesn't want to talk. She just left.
Well, I didn't know what I was supposed to say. I was just bringing us the image. Gosh.
We'll have you come in later then. That's fine.
Okay.
Rate it.
Rate
What is
it. Rate it. What do we got?
It's like pie out of cake.
Can I have some?
No.
You just got shut down.
If you
I
can
hate this place.
If you can catch it.
No, I'm not gonna catch it.
Oh, that's stringy. Yeah.
So it's a sandwich that's been thrown in a panini press, but it's also got pear and cheese as the fillings. And dang, like cooked pear in a sandwich is really.
Is that really
slapping.
what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
That's really good.
I watched John slice up the pear, and it is hella good.
That's kind of gas.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
Oh my god, that's so good.
that's really good. You put some like bacon crumbs in there.
Don't test me. I love bacon. Don't test me.
Any meat. Fresh guy right here.
Yeah. I'm a meat guy. I'm a carnivore.
Spam.
No.
You're nasty.
Get
Okay.
out of here.
Okay.
You're nasty.
You said any meat though. Like spam's technically still meat.
No, it's not. I doubt that
It's
is
artificial
That
meat.
is no way that's considered meat. Spam is not meat, and you can fight me on that.
Do you consider hot dogs to be meat? Depends on what kind of hot dog, though.
I feel like technically they're
No,
not.
no, like
If you get the cheap hot dogs, that ain't meat, bro.
That ain't meat.
I think that's the same thing as spam though. Like it's just a matter of the shape it comes in. That's why like no one likes spam, but everyone likes hot dogs because the shape is more appealing. But it's the same thing.
I feel like you're wrong.
The
spam
shape
is
of
just it's just hot dogs, except it's not in a tubular shell. It's in a little container that you gotta like pull it out. You gotta pull the sludge out, and then you gotta fry it or whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, it's hot dog, except not. It's just in a shape that isn't hot dog anymore.
So to you, a hot dog is more appealing shape-wise than spam?
Yes. Don't read into that.
Lucas, what do you think about
Yeah,
this?
what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
I said don't read into it.
Okay,
Step off.
I'm sorry.
Hey, he doesn't want to talk about it. he doesn't want to talk about why a hot dog is more appealing to him than spam.
We'll let the viewers imply what's going on
Yeah, there we go.
here. Move on.
We'll
Lucas, what do you think? What do you think? Come here. Come here. What do you think?
yeah.
I want your opinion on this take.
I think we should move on.
This is true.
This is true. We were getting away from this topic. We were talking about last time about how far can a A10 shell hit from a person and they would have their inside sucked out.
Oh, so an A10 shell, A10s fire 30 millimeter rounds of varying uses. We have armor piercing, we have incendiary, and we have tracer rounds. Those are the three that we use the most. I know that there's more high explosive, but mostly we're going to be using armor piercing rounds. That's what the A10 was designed for, was to kill tanks. It was to just decimate targets.
Make
and
tanks into Swiss cheese, as
Yes.
one
Yes.
might say.
Yes. So, a typical armor piercing round, which is the one that will suck people's brains out of their heads,
Told you.
that's like 5-meter radius. If an A10 shell with the velocity that's behind it, if it hits within 5 meters, your brains, your eyeballs are sucked out of your head.
Like, so if it just goes past you that close,
Yes.
it'll just.
Yes. The velocity of it, because it's a big shell. Like
Oh yeah, it's huge.
It's absolutely ginormous, and that's just the bullet. But yeah, like that thing will tear through anything.
So if I were to get hit like directly in the chest with it, would I
You
like
would
just
probably fold into yourself. Yeah, like you're. So you know how like most blast patterns, like
Yeah.
it passes through, it takes some chunks with it. Something that large, it's taking you with it. And like just kind of like folding you into the kind of air funnel that comes
Oh.
around those.
Wow.
Yeah, like
That's a heck of a
It's
way
not
to
like you'd
go.
be alive to feel it, but
yeah. By A10 shell, fastest way to get gone, you know.
Yeah.
And then
There wouldn't be
good luck
anything left.
identifying the body.
Yeah, there wouldn't be anything left.
yeah. Wow.
You watch them things like, even just like mow down trees. Like, they'll take giant tree branches like that
Oh, yeah.
big out.
Well, still, tanks,
Oh, yeah.
Swiss cheese.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
happens. It's crazy. It's insanity.
I hate to, like, be on the ground or whatever, like, not an American. And you just hear that, because you can.
The bird.
Well, that or, like, the distinct sound the engines have of that jet. You hear that coming at you, oh, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm out.
The weed whacker on steroids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it.
Love that engine noise. No, that's a lie. I hate that. But it's a lot quieter than all of our friends and everything. Which, you come and you watch an air show, you like that big roar of the jet engines from the fighter pilots. That's awesome. You work on A-10s, you work on fighter pilots. Oh my lord, I do not. My head hurts just thinking about how loud those darn things are.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly.
The A10 jets are like insanely loud. I think.
Yeah,
So
they are.
what the heck is this in my search history? My brother searched something up on my computer. UCLA basketball someone injury.
Someone is.
I don't know.
It's
how to
it
pronounce
says
that
his name, but like it's weird name. Adam.
That's not Adam, bro.
I think it is. I think it's just a really bad way to spell it. ADEM.
Is it Adam?
Adem.
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 Bona. BONA.
Buna.
Bona. Bona.
Anna?
Bona.
Beats me. I don't watch basketball. I don't watch sports.
We're at another 15 minutes. Do we have someone else to bring in?
Is Jacob still out there?
Yeah, you
Or we can get Adam.
Have them both at once, honestly. We could.
Yeah.
Let's bring another chair in. We
So
can do
someone's gonna have to bring their own chair.
that.
There's
There's chairs right in there. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. We just didn't want anyone sitting on that chair because it's nasty.
Hey, well, Lucas took the bullet
Yeah, I don't know
for
why
us.
you're sitting on that.
I mean, it looks kind of ugly, but I wouldn't say it's like nasty, you know?
It's comfortable. See, it's making his brain fade away.
My brain.
His brain is brain hurting.
That's an inside
Would you
joke.
go grab Adam and Jacob?
No.
Okay. Lucas, would you please go grab Adam and Jacob? Yeah. Bring them into the chat. We can have both of you at once if you want for a little bit. You can do that.
Sure.
You want to do that? Go grab a chair. We'll have you talk for a little bit. Just go grab a chair.
No. I want to get up.
Just grab a chair. Making this so much more
I
difficult
joined
than
the
it
chair
needs to be.
force for a reason.
The Chair Force. At least you're not in the Space Force.
Yeah, we were talking about how many members they have. They're at 8,000 now.
That's where I'm going.
What do their aircraft look like? Because we try to find a picture.
They don't have aircraft.
Lucas. Yeah, they
Well,
do. They
the-
do. They have spacecraft now.
Well, they
You're
don't
gonna show
have.
them.
Well, their aircraft are non-military. They are surveillance craft.
Yeah,
Their
correct.
aircraft aren't.
Well,
Yeah.
the picture.
It's not in the traditional sense.
Yeah, the
They
picture.
were.
The picture I found, it literally just looks like a more futuristic space shuttle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about what it is.
I have no knowledge of anything in the Space Force for any of their aircraft, any of their operations.
I've watched the Netflix show.
The
Netflix show does slap. It is pretty
I have
great.
not watched that yet.
It's good. You need to.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, we're good. Well, that's fine. Give it.
All right.
It's a good show.
Oh, Steve Carell, yes.
Yeah.
Anything that Steve
Yeah.
Carell
Yeah.
is in, at least Post Office, and it's pretty great. It's
Yeah.
gold. And it's just the dumbest humor in Space
It
Force.
is.
I love
You haven't
it.
watched The Office?
No,
Really?
I haven't either.
never
That
watched.
is
it.
a
Really?
crime.
Yeah.
That is a crime.
Wow.
Never watched The
That's
Office.
crazy.
Never.
I never watched Friends, if that's relevant.
Nah, that's not
I've
really
seen that.
relevant
Like,
anymore.
You know what? This
Yeah.
could start a war. I've never watched Star Wars.
That's okay.
Not a
that's kinda
single one of them.
I mean, if you're not into Star Wars from just
Yeah.
like seeing it from the outside, then you're probably not gonna be into it when you watch it. You know, it's one of those like you know what you're getting when you go into it.
Yeah.
So
You
there's not a
also-
whole lot of.
You also
extra-
have to go into it knowing that like the first movies were low budget, low quality. Like don't go into it expecting like great acting and effects and stuff.
Yeah.
Go into it for the story.
Yeah.
And then we have, like,
everything that
The Star Wars Empire today.
well, that afterwards, yeah.
Yeah, the Star Wars Empire.
See, I
with
never got into
Disney
Star
is-
Wars, but I'm more of an Avengers guy. I was an Avengers guy. The Marvels.
I'm Marvel. I'm all Marvel.
How
Yeah.
you liking the Phase 4, which I think Phase 4 just ended with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
That was,
Yeah.
I haven't watched that yet.
it's,
haven't either.
I haven't either, but I'm
But
gonna be
that's
honest
the
with you,
thing,
it was
it's
not
like-
good.
Really?
Phase
That's
4
the
was
thing,
not
yeah,
good.
Like,
Yeah.
I haven't missed an Avengers movie since, I don't know, Age of Ultron. Like, any Marvel movie I haven't missed. And then Multiverse of Madness came out. I haven't seen a movie since then, which I think
don't-
there's like 3 of them that I've missed now. Like,
Multiverse of Madness was kind of a letdown. It was really
Phase 4
disappointing.
I didn't
just
think it was that bad.
made me so
It
sad.
was a letdown compared to
No,
what a
the movie that made me sad was Eternals.
I haven't seen that one either.
that
You
one
don't
looks
watch it.
so
I think that one came
garbage.
out
It
before
looks
Christmas.
so bad.
Don't
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's so
like
bad.
I'm a huge Marvel guy. I love Marvel. Don't watch Eternals.
Didn't that come out like straight to Disney Plus, or nearly straight to Disney
Some-
Plus? Like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
loaded for like
Those
2
that-
weeks.
yeah.
It was definitely one of those things where they were
It was-
like, "Please
it was-
watch,
It was
please."
in theaters, and then just like a month later, Disney Plus.
That's sad.
Dang. Not even going for the extra box office wins. That's a pretty big signal that
Yeah.
it didn't
Yeah.
do too great.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all
Like,
time?
Overall, favorite movie you've
Can
ever
I say
watched?
just from this year? Because honestly, I don't know what else.
Sure.
This year, the Batman was honestly, I will honestly say it, it was better than most of Phase 4.
Well,
Was
yeah,
that this
but
year?
Phase 4 also
Yeah.
was.
Well, it was like,
Well, it was
I'm
last-
doing
it
like
was in
within the
2020,
last year,
but-
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
a year from
If
now.
we're talking about recent, I'm honestly gonna go Bullet Train.
I've not watched
haven't
that.
watched that
What is that
either.
one?
I've seen some good stuff about it, but yeah.
It was on Netflix. I don't know if it still is, but it's really good.
What's that about?
It's about a dude on a train.
The Bullet Train.
Yeah.
On the bullet train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those.
It sounds like Snowpiercer.
it's
Snowpiercer
one of
looks like
those,
garbage.
action dumb comedy.
Oh, okay.
type of
It's like,
movies.
okay. That actually does.
It's
seem
funny.
kinda fun.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I'm talking all-time favorite though. I
Yeah.
gotta say, How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Oh,
Oh, the second one was so good.
Yeah.
the second
The
one.
third
was
one,
pretty good.
honestly, I was so scared it was going to wrap it up terribly, but it was a pretty good wrap
Oh,
up.
because that was
for
the
what it
last.
needed to be, Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't make another one after that.
Nope, they're not going to.
Oh.
No,
Thank-
the third one was
I am
great,
so
but
glad-
Like the second one was where it was golden.
I know I know it's kind of bad, but like I'm glad that they're not making another one because movies that like keep forcing it down your throats makes it 10 times worse
Yeah.
by far.
Yeah. Like Kung Fu Panda. Good thing they stopped.
No, they're making another one. I'm pretty sure.
Are they
Pretty sure they're
actually?
making 4.
They have a new series.
They
that's
talked
coming out
about
now.
making 4 now too.
I mean, the third one was pretty good. I liked the third Kung Fu Panda.
I mean,
It's
too,
okay.
again, the sequel was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember any of
But
like. I think
it's
it
been
was
so
just Kung
long.
Fu Panda 2, right?
Yeah. That's
And then
just all they
The,
name it is
the
2.
albino
3.
peacock that was an absolute bad. Oh yeah, I like that.
I think the best sequel I've ever seen is the new Top Gun to the old Top Gun.
Oh yes, best sequel. Of
That's
all
the best
time
sequel I've ever
is
seen.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it picked off. It kicked everything up to 11, and this is a movie about aircraft and
Yeah.
dogfighting the entire
Yeah.
time through. Anyways, so yeah, to turn it up to 11 and use the story from before as a real launch point.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
I was initially mad when the release date got pushed back like a year and a half or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I think it was well worth it.
It was worth it.
Well, and another thing is that became very common.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
with the amount of COVID stuff still going
Yeah.
on, it really screwed up a lot of movie production.
Everything
and
got messed up.
That's
yeah.
everything is still getting delayed because of it. I mean, there's still like animated movies that are so behind, and like in-person movies that are still so behind.
Well,
It's
everything's
crazy.
just behind. Doesn't even matter if
Yeah.
it's the movie industry.
That's-
Everything is
Yeah,
behind.
it's crazy.
And we're
to
what,
look at.
3 years down the road? 2 or 3, something like that?
I'd feel more like we're
Yeah,
2
we're on
because I feel like we're 2 years out of it.
Yeah,
If you
we're,
consider
we're
that.
probably 2 years out of it, but we're more like 3 years since like the major
Yeah,
shutdown.
correct.
Yeah.
I'd agree with you there.
Yeah.
Because it was what? It was basically.
3 years ago, yeah.
Oh,
when
dude, it
everything
was
shut
3
down.
years.
3 years ago,
It was
started.
3 years ago this weekend.
Yeah. 'cause
Which
it was
apparently it
spring
started
break.
in
It was
20,
spring break,
but
yeah.
it apparently started in 2019.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
and
guys
then
knew that.
it
Like it's
didn't-
weird,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's when we got. The
But it was like
Close, yeah.
December, like it first
Were you-
became a thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
It
were you
just
in school? I
started.
can't remember. It was you weren't in school.
No.
You weren't. You weren't
I
even
was in the
close.
Air Force.
How was? What did you guys do? What happened to you guys? I
I
can't
mean,
remember.
like, there's not a whole lot of stuff that I can't disclose there, but I have to be a little bit more careful with that.
Mhm.
Basically, like, we were coming into work that day, and we heard some stuff about, yeah, there's cases on base. We had
Wow.
a few of our people in the dorms that popped hot for COVID, so we're taking more precautions. We're sanitizing surfaces more. And then it was halfway through the workday, we got the call from on high that said shut everything down, and we were packed out of that building sanitized everything we could, and locked everything up in like 30 minutes.
Jeez.
And
Wow.
then we just didn't do anything. We waited by our phones for the call to see what we were going to do, and there was a skeleton crew that came in to do things that absolutely needed to be done. But yeah, most people, we just kind of sat and waited for a week and a half, and then we started going back into work and just doing things limitedly. And I think we went through 50 gallons of freaking hand sanitizer, just sanitizing surfaces and sanitizing equipment constantly.
Did your shifts change then pretty heavily?
Oh yeah, we went to we went to 6 days on and 6 days off. We had 4 different crews. We had a day shift, night shift crew, and they each worked 10 hours, and then there was the extra hours were spaced out in between, so that then we wouldn't have any overlap between those 2 crews. We could sanitize in between, and then that was 10-hour shift for today. You came back in, you did it again for 6 days straight, and then the other 2 crews would take over and do it for the next week.
6 days on, 6 days off seems like a very weird plan if you're trying to keep things sanitized. Does it not? Am I wrong on that?
Well,
I think with the time between.
That's so weird. Like I would think it'd be like every other
being
day or something, you know?
Well, being off for 6 days, that gives you the time to figure out if you like gotten it
Yeah.
recently. Because if you like got it and like from someone in your group and you were off for 6 days, then they know who all has it.
Within
But you're
6
still
days, you'll show signs.
Yeah.
yeah.
And so then they can.
And then I don't think we ever had to do it, but there were a couple other crews that had to do it where, yeah, like one person popped hot in that crew and everyone was out. Like that entire crew was
Just shut down.
excommunicado for
Jeez.
until they all popped negative again.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, school wasn't like that.
No, it was. We're done.
Well, they extended spring break. Like,
Yeah, it was an extended spring break, and then we just never.
What did they
feel like
extend
we
it
kinda-
at first? They extended it like 2
Till
or
the end of the month, I think.
Well,
or
and
something.
here's what's really
no,
crazy.
I thought it was like a week or something, and then at the end of that week, they're like, "No, we're done."
I'm pretty sure you're right. What'd
I'm-
you say?
He
I'm
said
pretty
end
sure
of the
that's right.
month.
I think.
but-
Well, yeah, I think it was like originally maybe just a week, and then it
And
got
then they-
pushed to like April.
Yeah,
and
I think you might be
then
right
it
there.
was-
But then it was just
They
yeah.
did. They pushed it to the end of the
It was
month or
crazy.
something like that, and then near like midway through March, they're like, "Nope, school's over for
Let me
the rest of the
ask
year."
They
That's
told us
fine
not to
with
like
it.
hang out. Oh gosh.
Oh, he's got COVID.
Yeah, oh gosh.
They told us like not to hang out with anyone. I definitely
no,
like
we
whenever
broke
like
that
hung
rule.
out with a bunch of people.
We broke that
It's
rule
terrible.
so many times.
Yeah.
They're like,
No
"Stay
one
away
There's a
from people."
reason why we couldn't get over COVID for 2.5 years.
No one in our school listened to what they
No,
were
I don't
telling
like
us.
so.
No, not one bit.
No.
I know I
I
didn't.
mean,
No.
how can you expect high schoolers or really anyone to listen to don't do anything, don't go
Yeah, which is
anywhere
so.
That yeah.
for an extended period of time that we hope will be 2 weeks, but ended up being
Like a year.
and some change.
Yeah.
Or even like, you're home by yourself. Make sure you do your online homework.
Mhm.
There's,
Yeah, I feel like no
there's-
one did that.
There's
No one in middle school at
did
least.
that. So then when we got back to school,
Everything
they
was
gave us
messed
a
up.
whole class just for people to catch up on the stuff they didn't turn
Yeah.
in that year.
Yeah.
My online homework was so easy though.
Yeah, so was ours.
I-
But like no
I
one did
did
it
Being
still.
in middle school still is.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
we were in
you're
8th
still-
grade. It was perfect.
Yeah, like Ferris
Yeah.
and Siebert.
Yeah.
And,
I don't even think dude. I literally think Ferris posted like 2 things.
Well, that's
It was,
what
like, nothing.
Samuelson did. Samuelson posted like 2 assignments the whole like 2 months, and
I
I'm
was
like,
like, whoa.
No, but Spencer, do you remember we started with like all like 8 classes or 5, whatever, how
Yeah.
many main classes we had. Gave us one thing of homework like every day. I got it done in like an hour and a half
It
max.
was like, well, like
Got it
one
done
of-
in an hour and a half max, and then a week later, after we've been doing this for like a week, the teachers are like, "All right, we got together. We realized we're assigning too much, so then they split it in half. And half the classes did one day, half the classes
Well,
did.
and I
Oh,
felt like it was
yeah, I
still.
think I
Dude, there was
remember
some
that.
of the
Easier.
assignments where it was literally like a single question though.
Yeah.
Like it was not hard.
Math went to basic like addition,
Yeah, I
subtraction,
know.
Really?
multiplication.
Yes.
Because
jeez.
they like weren't allowed.
It was just really
I
like
heard
long
from
equations,
Mr.
but it was like super like simple.
Really?
Like Mr.
Yeah.
Ferris said something about how they weren't like allowed to actually teach us new things.
That's
Or
crazy.
something.
That's
Yeah.
insanity.
They just had to basically keep you
Where you were.
flatlined.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, trying to take an online course, like online courses are
He's got COVID.
online.
The grease.
Online courses
Man,
are
yeah.
to being an online course, and like for an in-person teacher to create an online course, an online curriculum in that short a time frame, like most of those courses would be unbearable. They would be so incredibly difficult and convoluted. Yeah, I'm happy that they didn't force you guys to learn anymore
Oh.
or do anything extra
Yeah.
for that year, because at that point, yeah, like how are you supposed to learn? How are you supposed to
Yeah.
actually see that they're learning and not like having their parents do everything for them, you know?
Something that was really weird to me, and I don't remember if Siebert went over this with you guys too, your class, but like for our class, he was going over COVID for a little bit, like before it happened.
Yeah,
And he was like,
yeah.
I don't think anything will come of it. And that's seriously, that is
It was-
word
it
for
was
word
the
what
day-
he
it was
said.
like the week of like going into spring break.
Yeah,
So we had,
and he
like,
goes,
2.5
I don't think
days.
anything will happen, but I think he said something about other
He's like,
countries are
it's
starting
good
to
to
shut
just-
down, and I was like,
Yeah, he
but he's
said-
like, I don't think anything will happen here, and then that stuff happened.
Yeah, so like the 2.5 days before spring break, he's like, I don't think anything will happen with COVID, especially here in our small area. But it's
Yeah.
good to just look at what's going on in the world. So we were looking at the like where it started, how it started, the
Oh, yeah.
statistics, like how many people have gotten it, and then we leave for spring break. And I was on like a trip, I was skiing. And I get the text from my mom, I'm like, and she goes, like some event that was coming up was canceled due to COVID. And the first thing I told my mom was like, that's stupid. We're not gonna, COVID's not gonna affect us. 2 days later, school's canceled. And-
It all
and
happened
then I got
so fast.
Then I got home, and like 2 days later, that place I was skiing like spiked with COVID and like closed down.
gosh.
It all
Well,
happened so fast.
I'm pretty sure Siebert posted a video and even said something about like, well, I can't believe we're here, but like it was something like that, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then he like went to the assignment, but it was so funny. It's so crazy how
Didn't-
quickly we shut down.
Didn't Mr. Phillips, obviously none of us had him, but didn't Mr. Phillips do some crazy stuff during
He
COVID,
was-
like
he
filming
was-
He
videos?
did, yeah.
he
He
was
filmed
making
some really
videos.
cool stuff.
He
He
was
filmed stuff in the
making-
weight room.
Really?
Yeah, he was in
Yeah.
the weight room of the school doing
He
stuff.
also
It was so
filmed
funny.
at his house. He was like
Yep.
working on a huge Rube Goldberg machine or something.
He actually had some really cool assignments and
Well,
stuff that I saw.
Mr.
Like,
Phillips
he's really
is,
cool.
Mr. Phillips is such like a.
Well, he
go
wants to
over
keep
the
everyone
top.
happy.
He
and,
goes
like,
way over the top, bro,
Yeah.
which is a good thing sometimes.
Especially for COVID, I can imagine how like nice it was to have him and have that positivity during that
Comedic
time.
relief.
Yeah, I mean, really, during a
Huh.
time like that.
I don't even think it would like for me personally. I didn't even get like sad that I couldn't see my friends or anything like that. It was literally just boring. Just being sitting in the house forever was just boring to me. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I got pretty bored. Yeah.
I think I played
I
more Xbox than anything.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
stay up till about 2 o'clock every day. Wake up at between 9 and 10 every day.
Do your homework for
That
2
is-
hours.
That is the most well rested I have been. Like I was just never tired because it was just my own
I
sleep
went
schedule,
crazy
no
though.
alarm.
I went crazy during that stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Like it was so crazy to like, you didn't see anyone for like weeks.
Oh yeah.
You know, like that was so weird.
Yeah.
Like you would go to the store and no one would be there.
Oh no.
Like there would be
It
like
was
3
so- it
people,
was
and it's
so
like
weird.
it's so creepy.
I remember going shopping with my mom like the Friday before they canceled school for the next week, and the stores were just crazy.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't even get in the front door of Walmart.
Yeah.
And then you go into the store like 2 weeks after everything
There's
got shut down
nothing.
and nobody's there.
There's
Where were
also
you at that
nothing
time? Was
there.
that Georgia? Wyatt?
Yeah.
You were in Georgia. How bad was that for stores and stuff?
So like I had luckily like nothing to do with COVID or anything. I
Really?
wasn't stocking. I wasn't doing anything.
Mhm.
But I had just gotten like my month's supply of groceries because I did at that time. I was ramen. I was boxed mac and cheese. I was
There you go.
Nice.
hamburger helper but I would substitute canned chicken for hamburger. So like all of my stuff was stock stuff that would not go bad. So I sat in my 15 by 15 room and I did nothing but eat, sleep, and play video games for pretty much every free hour that I had. because otherwise it was like, what am I supposed to do? The tracks and everything on base, they got shut down. The weight
couldn't even
rooms
run
and
on the
everything
track,
were
really?
shut down so fast.
I get the weight room, but you couldn't even go to the track.
Oh yeah, they had
Really?
So I think that they had it open. I wasn't terribly interested in running at that time because I was like, what's even the point right now?
Yeah.
But they had like a whole bunch of restrictions, like you had to wear a mask while you're running, and there couldn't be more than like 4 people on the track at a time, which meant that there was always more than 4 people on the track at a time. And I'm trying to remember what exactly they ended up doing for food. I think that they literally just had, because again, I was just eating my boxed lunches and everything, but they just got crates and pallets of MREs, and they just started chucking them out the window. And
Wow.
so then, like, all the dorm kids that were basically just eating straight out of the dining facility, so they all had food, which, yeah, it was literally just come and get it, and then stay 10 feet away, let me chuck it to you. Yeah, like,
That's weird.
straight up airmail throwing MREs at people as they're walking by.
Have you ever seen the like quarantine stuff that some countries even still do for COVID, where they'll have you stay in a room for like literally like 2 weeks?
Still
Well,
today.
yeah,
Just to
I
make
was
sure- yeah,
there.
yeah.
I was there.
No, but like
I went
in
to
other
Korea.
countries. Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
were.
went to-
I'm sorry, you were in
Yeah.
Korea. I'm so dumb. I can
We
believe that.
got up and going for like 3-4 months, and then it was time for me to go to Korea. So yeah, I went to Korea and I dealt with that too, because
That
Korea,
had to
I
be a
think even
terrible
today
experience.
they are
Yeah.
dummy strict with all their COVID
They're
policies.
strict on just about anything.
I mean, it's South Korea, so it's better than North Korea. But yeah. No, we ended up. Yeah, I was quarantined for 2 weeks in a hotel room there, and they have like, so the airplane comes in, it lands, and everyone gets shunted in like cattle into the buses, and we go get our COVID tests, and we get back on the buses, and we go over to the quarantine dorms, which are just hotels that have been totally emptied out of anyone else, sanitized, all that fun stuff.
That's weird.
And everyone gets loaded into the rooms, and you're told, don't do anything. Don't leave.